Good day, sir. I'm a member of the diaspora team, and we are here today with Mr.
Match bank 130.
Okay. So, sir, like I said, I'm a member of the diaspora team, and would like to ask you a few questions on your enterprise, if you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll start by what is the name of this beautiful enterprise?
MASHETO Driving School.
Okay. Mashito Driving School. So, sir, how many years has this been?
We have been running this business for the past 3 years.
3 years. Okay. So, what are the major setbacks you faced ever since you started this business, sir?
Yeah, most of the setback we have been facing generally since we started, this business is that we are having challenge with, finances. Most of the people who are expected to train or were expecting to train, they come and they give challenges that there's no money and our prices are high. That we should try to see how we can reduce our price. So we are looking at the economy meltdown. Driving just has to do with, if you want to be on the road, you must use fuel. So we discovered that it's the fuel system that has skyrocketed the whole thing.
Okay, so basically, problem now is on funds.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so funds is the major problem. Yeah, we hear that a lot actually. So, how does your business satisfy the audience, like the public?
Yes, when you learn professional driving, you know, when you're on the road as a driver that is trained, you can be able to identify most of those people that they are not officially trained. We train confidence driving, and we train driving that most of my students that when they come, they'll complain that they have been in this driving school, maybe they could not do well. But as they come to Machito driving school, we give them defensive. Defensive means there are rules that makes you a defensive driver. Rules like having an awareness on the road, rules like having confidence on the road, rules like concentrating on the road. So those are the basic things that really, and once you have this confidence, once you can do these things, you are a better driver on the road.
So you're trying to say basically you satisfy the audience and the public through giving them a good skill,
Defensive driving skills.
defensive
Right.
driving skill. Okay. So have you ever had an issue with a student before?
The issue we normally have with students, most of them that has this phobia of fear. They might sometimes, when you take them to those routes that are a bit difficult, that are most busy, they feel panic and they feel tense. So most are the little challenge, but sometimes when we have those problems when we are doing a practical, when we come back to the class, we see on how to deal with those issues.
Okay, fine. So, how do I put this? You grade your students here, right?
Yes, we grade our students. Some students do better. Knowledge, when people cannot have the same brain. There are people that learn faster, and there are people that learn slow. But now we advise those who have not gotten driving experience at all. If they are coming for a driving training, they should do maximum of 4 weeks, then minimum of 3 weeks. Sometimes in some cases, some people when they do 3 weeks, they will still have to run another 1 week, to complete their 4 weeks that we initially told them from the beginning. So those are the things we are having.
Okay, so you have different packages. That's what you mean.
Yes, we have different. We run our training is 4 weeks for those who have not got any driving experience. Then we have 3 weeks for those who have some experience. Then we have 2 weeks and we have 1 week. Then we also have a weekend crash program for those who doesn't have really they cannot come on weekly days. Maybe they are tied down somewhere. So we have a crash program for them only on Saturdays, and we spend more time with them on Saturdays.
Okay. So, what vision do you portray for your business in, like, let's say, 10 years from now?
Yes, we our vision is to get more branches. So right now we are eyeing going to Ecom, where they have the cocoa boom. I think we started facilitating how to rent an office space in Ecom. So hopefully in 10 years time we should be able to go around cross river if possible. We hit other states.
So you hope to expand your business in 10 years from now?
Yes.
I'm afraid that happens actually. Okay, so would like to ask your student a few questions if you don't mind. Okay. So I'm here with a student of Mashito Driving School. Good day, ma. Please, what's your name?
My name is Magdalene.
Okay, so my name is Marvelous, and I would like to ask you a few questions. How many weeks have you been in Mashito Driving School?
This is my third week.
third week. So that means you must be good. If I say good.
Practically, I am good.
Okay. Okay, so Ma, how was your experience here been?
Well, when I came for this, initially I came with the idea of coming to learn with an automatic car. But when I came, he was able to convince me and he told me, no, I should try a manual. I wish I did. My first experience on the road, I was scared, particularly very scared. But he killed the fear and gave me that confidence. And ever since I've been good.
Wow.
Very-
Wow, wow, wow. That means I like the fact that you say you are good. So, how what would you say about him? Is he a good teacher?
Very good teacher. Yes.
Like you said now, your first experience was you were scared
I was scared.
and he was there to assure you, right?
Yes, apart from the assurance, while you're driving, it tries to keep you communicative, like it gives you gist and make you feel that even a trailer can hurt you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I got myself into that way. I was like, no, this guy, even on the road, you see people greeting it, and they'll come down and say, "Ah, this was the guy that taught me how to drive. He's a good teacher. Do you understand?"
Yeah.
And I'm looking like almost the whole Calabar. What's up? Why is it that it's only you and only you? And he said, no, he has actually taught so many people. And so far, I've gotten so many good reports. He is good.
He is good.
Teacher.
You've heard for yourself. So, hi, I'm here with
Felix.
Felix. Okay, so how many weeks have you been here, Felix?
4 days.
4 days. 4 days. So, I'd like to ask, how has your experience been for these 4 days?
It's been good so far. I think he's a patient teacher. Even if you have no experience, you tend to understand. Some people they're not patient. Like some patient person. Think like you understand that you don't know. It gives you like different ways to learn. If you're fast in learning, you don't have to like teach you, put your school, you don't have to teach you. And I've been there when he has been teaching another person. So just patient.
So, within these 4 days, have you started driving yet?
Yeah, well, I've learned some few things.
Within 4 days.
Yes.
So, you can name the Okay, so now what I'm trying to derive here is that he is a good teacher, he's patient with you guys, and you are comfortable learning with him, right, ma?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for answering my questions. I'll move down to his secretary now to hear more from her. Hi, I'm Marvelous, and I'm here with
Treasure.
okay, Treasure. You are the secretary of the Masheto.
Yes.
How has your experience been working here?
I've learned a lot, so I think I've experienced many things working here in MASHETO Driving School.
Okay. Since you are the secretary now, that means you must have a direct relationship with the students, right? Have you ever had an issue with the students?
No, I've never had an issue with anyone. Rather, I'm this kind of a very free person. I try to make people not to have maybe an issue with me, not to create an issue between myself and the student. So I try to be as free as I can.
Okay, so do you also teach?
Yes, I do. Teach.
Oh wow, you teach as well. Okay, so how has your experience been teaching?
Very cool. So many people always give my boss reports about my teaching. And I think what made me good is because of I actually learned everything from my boss, and my boss is a very good, he's not just a teacher, he's an instructor. So I think I've learned so much from him, coupled with a book he gave me to read about driving. So I use that as a guide to teach the students.
Okay, that's a surprise. So you were once a student here.
No, I've not been a student here before.
But you said you learned from him, right?
Yes. When he's teaching students, I'm always present, so I'm also learning.
Okay, so that means he's free to the extent you can learn, even while he teaches other students. Oh, that's amazing, actually. Thank you for answering our questions. We'll move back to Mr. Mashito himself. If that's what I would like to call him that name. So we are back now. We've asked your students series of questions, and they have confidently said that you are a good instructor, sir. How do you feel about this information?
Yes, information goes well because when you do good things, people will say good things about you. So we have decided to do the good things and remain doing good things.
if your students are confident enough to say these things about you, I'm sure you're a good person. You've heard for yourself how his student testified about him. So if you want to learn driving skills, you want to be the best driver of all time. Ever. Like he said, you heard the woman say she was good. And for her to say that that means the level of confidence that she has, that she is good. So if you want to be that confident so in driving, come down here to the Mashito Driving School to learn. Where's your address, sir?
Number 84 IBB by Tagbo Roundabout.
Okay, number 84 IBB by a Tagbo Roundabout. It is okay, let's say it is efficient for you to come down here to learn, because for somebody who has so many testimonies about him, you should know that he is efficient actually. So sir, I would like to drop your number down after this video for our viewers to see and can reach out to you immediately. Okay. And also, last question. Will you put me in your school? Let me become a student now.
Yes, we can enroll you and give you discount of
Discount. Wow. Okay. So how do you start your registration? Sorry. How do we enroll when we?
Yes, the office is open by 8 o'clock on weekly days and closed by 5 o'clock. So, the activities is, if you are not in the morning section, you are either in the afternoon or evening section. So our evening session starts from 4 and close by 5.
Okay. So me have.
Within this period of time, you should be able, to organize yourself and fix yourself on the time that is available by you.
So you are first people. Me, I want to enroll and learn my own. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share our links, and also follow us on our Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.